Ghana is one of the countries that adopted the Paris Agreement in 2015 at the 21st Conference of Parties in Paris. But that hasn't been Ghana's first action towards climate change. In 2011, Ghana passed the Renewable Energy Act to provide for the development, management, utilization, sustainability, and adequate supply of renewable energy for generation of heat and power and for related matters. In 2012, Ghana launched the National Climate Change Adaptation Strategy to improve societal awareness and preparedness for climate change, enhance the mainstreaming of climate change into national development planning. In 2013, there was a national climate policy aimed at effective adaptation, social development, and mitigation to climate change effects. And in 2015, nationally determined conditions. How does these national policies translate in our urban areas? Let's take a look at Accra. Made capital of Gold Coast and then Ghana in 1877, Accra has grown into one of the busiest cities in Africa, home to the Pan-African movement, a thriving center for arts and an inspiration for innovation thinking and action. According to the greenhouse gas inventory, Accra generated a total of nearly 2.4 million tons of carbon dioxide equivalent in the year 2015. On average, a person residing in Accra would emit about 1.2 tons of carbon dioxide per year. Most emissions in Accra, that is 44%, were generated due to solid waste and water waste treatment, followed by 30% by transportation, and finally 26% by stationary energy. What do the people of Accra know about climate change?
The weather system, unlike the first, it has changed drastically. At first when we were young, the rain, when we enter into June, July, the rain fall nice. But at this time, it hasn't. The weather has changed, the heat has changed, and because of the unnecessary cooking around the town, all over the place, all over heated.
One can easily spot some few effects of climate change in Accra. For example, the rise in sea level. Secondly, one can see erosion in Accra. One can see floods that happen every year and that destroy properties, that destroys human life. And also one can experience hotter temperatures in Accra.
So what is Accra doing about it? Accra's Climate Action Plan is the first subnational climate plan developed in Ghana. The plan sets out a series of priority actions to be implemented between 2020 and 2025, which would set the city on a pathway towards resilient and sustainable development in 2050. The priority areas include solid waste and wastewater, energy, building and industry, transportation, land use and physical planning, mainstreaming the climate change threat in development processes. And this plan, they say, would periodically be revised and updated in the future.
In conformity to the Basel Convention, Ghana is operationalizing the law on the management of hazardous and electronic waste that has the objective of preventing damage to human health and that of the environment.
Through this climate action plan and subsequent revisions, Accra aims to reduce emissions by 27% below business as usual by 2030.